Unified against the mastermind, Kokichi, the students must survive a class trial without knowing the murderer or the victim. An unpredictable trial begins. Hey everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa V3. I'm Valkoor, and it's just what it says. We don't actually know if Kaito or Kokichi are dead right now. So I think I'd rather have more focus than more, life. That just seems generally more useful. We've got room for a little more, maybe, like a very small point skill. It might be fine. We only have three spots at the moment. Don't know how you get tranquility, but that seems like it'd be super useful. Oh well. Let's get going.
Ahem! Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for whodunit.
Whodunit.
Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person,
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that. We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live.
Get him, Kibo.
And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Wow! An actual talking robot! I've never seen one of those before.
Seriously?
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Unique circumstances?
Question mark.
'Cause for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown. Given these circumstances, I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous.
Well, that's rough.
After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue.
What?
It's all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving!
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
What's there to even talk about? The Blackened is the mastermind, Kokichi.
I have a feeling that Kokichi's dead. Either Kaito or Maki killed him.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of too.
It's too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
But we need to be absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim, the other person will never show themselves, right?
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Aye.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a pain.
Is it obvious? Everyone thinks that Kaito is the victim, but I have my doubts. There's a chance Kaito is still alive. If we keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth. Okay, let's see. Monokuma File 5, Hydraulic Press, Kaito's coat, Kokichi's
The
clothes.
victim has to be Kaito. Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi,
Yeah.
so he could have killed him whenever he wanted. And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
True.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it.
That's
So
not
the
true.
victim must be Kaito.
And the culprit must be Kokichi! We lost a really good guy today. Kazing! If only mages could cast revive spells.
What? Okay, Dragon Quest. There's no evidence that allows us to confirm the victim or the survivor. It's too early to declare who the victim
The
is.
victim has to be Kaito.
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi, so he could have killed him whenever he wanted.
And the hydraulic press explodes inside.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence.
I missed the V, I guess.
That's wrong!
Excuse me while I drink some water.
I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve. That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
Maybe.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press.
Yeah.
As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence thingies.
Ever since she found the body in that hangar, Maki's insisted that it's Kaito's. Excuse me. Why is that? I thought we had an understanding. I thought she'd want to believe Kaito is still alive. Either way, it seems Maki's hung up on Kaito's clothes. In that case, I need to demonstrate the flaw in relying on that evidence. If I do that, I think she'll realize there's a chance that Kaito's alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
The hole in the sleeve? Probably.
What about them?
The sleeve of the jacket.
That's it! Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press? If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty. There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well.
You'd think.
So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
Shall I kill that logic? Is that what she just said? Huh?
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you.
Okay.
If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Sorry? Oh, she's really bad with swords, though. It's okay. I want to go with file 5. Hydraulic press, Kaito's coat, swipe pattern, bloodstain in the
The
bathroom.
coat sticking out of the hydraulic press. It's rather telling. It couldn't have been anyone else. But Kaito. If you can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
A little advanced.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves. So when the
Okay, so we have Monica file 5. We have the hydraulic press. We have Kaito's coat.
press, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand to be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
Okay, but there's blood on the sleeve.
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
Wrong.
I'll cut through your words!
There's blood there. Has to have been some arm in there.
Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve. But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally.
Uh-huh.
And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press.
Oh, I didn't realize that, but...
Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's awfully strange, isn't it?
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Okay.
Huh?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes. Stop getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
Maki, what's really going on? Seems you've made up your mind that Kaito is definitely dead. But why would you do that?
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim. Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over.
I'm still super skeptical on Kokichi being the mastermind.
Yeah, that's true.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now. Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
It's Kaito, huh? Oh.
An exisal?
What? Why is an exisal here?
Haha. Whoops.
What?
My bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
What? What is this?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off. That's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
What?
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Stupid! That was just a lie!
What?
You guys thought I died? I would never! No way!
What?
Kokichi?
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
It's gonna pivot back to Kaito again,
Is
isn't it?
that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Cracker Jack.
Seriously, how old are you?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself!
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself. I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
Evidence?
Ta-da! The video camera. It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly. The moment the victim died.
What did you say?
Alrighty then. Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma. Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
Roger that!
Monokuma grabbed the camera from the exisal and hooked it up to the courtroom monitor. And played the tape for us. Oh. Oh no.
Huh? Kaito?
This is terrible. Why would something like this?
I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed. I'm gonna...
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way. This video camera only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it.
Pause, though. You said pause.
And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either. Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the Academy.
Inside the academy.
See? If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be
You said
impossible.
pause.
Which means this footage is 100% real.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted. The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
Is it? Was that really him?
Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible death. I can't believe he died with his guts and his brain splattered all over that machine.
Can we not?
Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel well.
That's probably because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you.
I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Why? Why was Kaito killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaito. He just told us all that he was the mastermind, that the killing game was over. What would he gain by killing Kaito?
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this exisal.
Yes. With that, we can definitively say that the culprit is... you.
Huh? Why?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene. As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit.
What?
Jeez, I totally dug my own grave. Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exisal after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown, to jazz up this trial. I took that footage for proof, so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
Oh, man. I dug my own grave again?
What?
Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up.
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided?
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
I doubt it.
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer. But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules.
What rules?
That would desecrate the killing game Junko Enoshima created, right? Your beloved Junko Enoshima.
Who?
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his...
No, hold on a second. This isn't right. The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends? That's not how this goes. That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
What if the mastermind got tired of it? The remnants of despair were like that.
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video. There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for the situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit?
Not sure.
Then, are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
Maybe.
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
One of us?
That's not possible!
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said! I'm actually not the culprit!
Ah, the culprit! Seriously?
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Yepers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again.
Sorry.
The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage! It made the game more interesting, too.
Are you serious?
What's the truth and what's a lie? I don't know anymore.
It's fine, because Kokichi is the culprit.
Is he?
He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds. The footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
The only option? Is that really true? Are we just going to leave it at that? What if Maki did it? I don't like the idea, but...
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death. What a horrible video.
Hydraulic press causes it to stop when it detects a living... When it detects a living... He was already dead! He was already dead. A living organism. He was already dead and then dragged into the hydraulic press and squished. Shit!
Committed that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Which just leaves Kokichi then.
Then the culprit is...
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game. And Kaito's killer.
No,
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death.
close enough.
That's wrong!
It shouldn't have been able to.
The safety function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with the press.
A safety function.
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions. The hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
He was shot by the crossbow.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
Well, looks like he got shot.
So what we saw in that video, he was already dead by then?
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
No, I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose. It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and the Exosol's remote control.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
Also, we don't have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the murder.
What?
There is a clue that suggests the victim was killed before being crushed. I found it somewhere around the hydraulic press. The bloodstain?
This is it! There was a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged. The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bloodstains were also found inside the bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
I have a horrible feeling. What if Kaito killed Kokichi? I know he says he's in the exile right now, but like he killed Kokichi and then killed himself after taking poison? Because it takes a bit to react.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
If the bloodstain even was Kaito's.
What?
We only guessed that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
We might not be able to examine the body, but we do have evidence that suggests the cause of death. There.
There! The small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the
Poisoned
key
arrow.
to his cause of death.
The small hole? No. There is no way that hole's got anything to do with the
What
weapon.
did you do?
I'll hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
Himiko, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
I'm not freaking out. I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
Crossbow bolt. The weapon that left that small hole in Kaito's sleeve. Where is the crossbow? The arrow's in the bathroom.
Damn it!
Okay, fine. Sure, fucking crossbow then. Here.
This is it!
Brat.
I believe the weapon was the crossbow found in the bathroom.
A crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small. Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow?
Potentially.
If so, that crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. It's so surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon.
What?
Seriously, Himiko?
Well, she brought the bag.
She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
He's just playing with us.
Then let's show him that playtime is over. Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
Hope? Despair?
What? What is going on here? I'm like... Something so weird about Hope's Peak Academy and
I
Junko.
wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
Who else but him could have done it? Bloodstain in the bathroom. Crossbow. It was stored in a large black case.
The shot would
3 arrows.
need
Bathroom window.
to be fired
Hangar's front shutter.
from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
No.
We couldn't go in the hangar. The alarm system and electric barrier were in the way.
If we couldn't go in the hangar, and Kokichi had been in there, then he must be the one.
I see, so I'm the culprit.
Kaito would have been in there with the murder weapon with a crossbow. Knowing that, we should be able to visualize the
I wonder
murder.
who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
To the V.
That's wrong! Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow. There was a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window. And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
What did you say?
But put plainly, that means
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it?
No, that's not it.
Is that what a detective does?
Huh?
Do detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends? It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial, too. You're always suspicious of your friends.
You were being really mean.
What's wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of on edge.
Of course I am. When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
What?
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi. I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial. So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right?
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Oh, shut up.
Neither did I.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
What? Are you after my small hole too?
Oh no. Dear God.
See? Now that's definitely weird.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
So that's me, Maki, and Kaito.
I never knew about any any crossbows. In other words, I'm not suspicious.
You did bring the black bag.
There's no way you can consider me.
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Whoa, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
You were watching me?
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night.
I don't think she killed Kaito, though.
Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than I
Oh
am!
no, don't do this.
What? That crossbow came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted!
Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious. Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm not gonna get scared.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit! I swear! Kokichi's the suspicious one! Maki too! They're both the culprits!
Why am I a suspect?
Oh, here we go.
Anyone could have entered my research lab.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit. Maybe I'm the culprit!
Maybe I'm the culprit! Little fucker. Mass panic debate. Hatches electronic lock, small empty bottle.
I went to the
Number one
hangar,
suspect, because
Kiva's account. This seems useful.
I was in the hangar.
I was only replenishing my magic.
What do you mean
not
replenishing your
claim the
magic?
There's a good magic source around there. So I went
Then
there
who
and found
I'm the
it.
number one suspect.
That was easy.
I heard it.
You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed, but that's a lie, isn't it?
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
But Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
No! That was probably Tsumugi cosplaying as me!
No.
You know I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
Himiko, this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
She wouldn't have been able to put it together.
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
Wait! That's wrong! I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it! It's the truth! Please believe me!
You're right. I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
Not you! If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying!
That is true. We really trust Himiko here. She was acting very suspiciously. Well, the thing about the crossbow is that it was complicated to assemble, but it was difficult for anyone who wasn't taught how.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Uh-huh.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow!
Another true statement.
And that's all! I didn't do anything else in the hangar!
100% exactamundo!
Why does this all sound so fishy?
Ah! 'Cause Kokichi won't shut up! Get out of my head, Kokichi!
Yep, it's all my fault. To hit Kaito with the crossbow, you'd have to be fairly good with it. Could Himiko have done this?
I'm not the culprit!
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Oh, come on. Ah.
Yep, that's
And I didn't use the crossbow!
another.
That's all! I didn't do anything else in the head!
No.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I carried the case.
Why do I keep missing this? Oh my god.
Yep, that's true too.
Come on now.
Crossbow!
Give me a break.
Anything else in the hangar?
Why does that sound so...
Okay, for God's sake, please let me actually hit this shot.
I only carried the case.
No? It's not Robo.
Oh,
Okay, sorry.
I'm not the culprit!
Okay, so I'm off base. 3 arrows.
Yeah, I totally agree.
The label is stained with blood. These aren't helpful.
Only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow.
Another true statement.
And that's all. I didn't do anything else in the hangar.
Let's try this. Yeah, I didn't think so. The Walmart of truth. Let's think. 3 arrows.
Yeah,
A small empty bottle. Was this
Totally
also
agree.
in there? Maybe?
I only carried the case.
Let's try this. No. Okay.
damn it!
Not the culprit.
Yeah, I totally agree.
There's not that much to work with here.
Yep, let's do it.
Use the crossbow.
Okay, let's do that. Really?
Another true statement.
Did I miss? God damn it.
Anything else in the hangar?
It didn't, like, penalize me there, so... We're gonna try it on didn't even use the crossbow, I think.
agree.
Here's the case. And I didn't even use the crossbow.
Please stop dodging. Oh my god,
Another
stop!
true statement.
Even use the crossbow.
Thank you.
I agree.
Jesus.
I don't think Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't.
Didn't know how to
use
put it together.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
it. The crossbow inside this case was disassembled. Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it. But I don't believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
She didn't.
She didn't teach me that. Right, Maki? What's wrong? Are you mad about before? Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me, so I lied.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
I'm sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
Right.
See? I told you! It's everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right
Shut
now!
the fuck up.
She changed back so fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Then, why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
I was asked to.
By Kaito? The person who asked was...
That's it! Was it Kaito?
Huh? Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar.
It was
Because
probably
Kaito knows
Kaito.
how to assemble the crossbow. He certainly could have used it. Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Cause I know you like me.
Nuh-uh! I hate you!
But I like you.
Hey, don't play with Himiko's heart.
But to think that Kaito asked Himiko to do that. Maybe Kaito's trying to keep the promise we made yesterday. I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard. I can't just sit back and relax.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason. Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Don't bully the person you like.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.